So you reckon, Manish, that this the dollar rec ball, as we called it, can further or will further impact the dollar rupee equation? What wouldn't surprise you? I mean, I'm just trying to get a sense. Would a sharply lower number not surprise you? What is the number on the rupee INR or the dollar INR that will surprise you? And what is a number that won't surprise you, even if it surprises the market?
So Neeraj, I'm of the view that it's a win-win-win for us. That if we allow our currency to depreciate, and I have a major disagreement, and this, with the current policy thinking, and I've actually shared with them, both with government as well as RBI, that I think that we must have significantly weaker currency in a setup that we are in. In the end, we must be aware that we are running a 3.5% current account deficit, almost $125 billion. Okay, and some of it is not going to go away very soon. So you have choices. Either you do a macro adjustment, which is at vis-a-vis rest of the world, you adjust your income lower, or you do an internal adjustment, which is micro adjustment, which the government is of course trying to do. That okay, don't import gold duty, because we'll increase your impose some steel duties, do some windfall tax and stuff like that. These are minor adjustments, but in the guy who's looking at aggregates, it won't matter much. In the end, you will have a choice, Neeraj, that either you do a 3% rate hike as you did in 2013, or you allow currency to adjust. You did not allow it to adjust for a long time in 2011, 12, and then you had a sudden adjustment. My recommendation is that let the currency weaken, because that actually would soften the blow for us. I mean, in the end, how does it matter? I'm a millionaire, in dollar terms or not? Who cares, frankly? So I think when I say that it'll make a big macro adjustment, Neeraj, what it means is that I think I've talked about it, but a car or a mobile that you import from the rest of the world, if the currency is significantly weaker, your propensity to actually consume that will go down. And what happens, of course, is that the current account adjustment has to happen through high income class, the kind of stuff that they buy, because that's the only discretionary consumption. You can't say that we'll import less crude, because the poor will actually suffer the most if in case you choose to do that. Or you can't say that I won't buy coking coal because it's $300 or $400 a ton. I will not buy from Australia or Indonesia. No, you can't do that, because lights will go from a poor household. But what you can do is that, Neeraj and Manish do not buy the next iPhone 13 or, an expensive car, which is largely imported. That channel, if you have to deal with, allow the currency to make that adjustment significantly, so that we back off a bit. That, the furniture that you're buying from China, you back off a bit and instead say that, okay, let me sort of deal with a relatively modest furniture here available in India instead of, buying, because that's too expensive.